What's up, people? Kid here, and today I bring you guys a UU battle against someone off of T filler. I believe his name was Why Should I Be Killed, and he was wanting a UU match, so I accepted his challenge or whatever. So he led off with a Kabutops. I lead off my Ambipom, my fake out. I taunt him predicting Stealth Rocks because most Kabutop leads run Stealth Rocks, or they're probably gonna set up Rain Dance or some shit. And I send in my Weezing to take any gayness he wants to throw at me. He goes for Akajet, that did shit, and I go for T-Bolt, that did a lot. Now, he switches out here, goes into Licky Licky on my T-Bolt, and I wasn't sure what kind of Licky Licky it was, and when he sent it out against me, I thought he was going to either explode or be one of those mix, wall breakers. But, he goes for the curse, and I said, whoa, that can cause a lot of troubles. So, I go for the reflect, just to see what he will do, and I see he goes to the gyro ball, so I know he has nothing good to go up against this Rotom. So I poison it, and I set up another screen, and he goes for another curse, and I really want those curses away, and I believe that he's gonna get greedy. I predict him to get greedy here and try to go for +6, so I send in my Milotic, but he goes to the gyro ball. That does nothing because of the reflect and the resistance. Now here, um I know I'm gonna outspeed, and I go for a haze to haze away the curses. As he goes to return, he gets a fucking crit, and that really pissed me off because I'm like, okay, I hazed away your curses, you don't have any attack boost now, and you get a crit with the return. I'm like, come the fuck on. The game always fucking hates me, and I have screens up. But anyway, he goes for a recover. I go for the recover while he sends out Slowking, and I stay in just to see what it is, and I go for the toxic, knowing that that Slowking is crippled. Now he goes for the T wave. Don't really mind the T wave because that's just gonna activate him. That's just gonna make me even more bulky. And he slacks off the damage. I start predicting the switch, but he stays in. My reflect wears off. And right now, it kind of sucks. It's kind of gay that I'm paralyzed and shit, but whatever. I surf the incoming Miss Mages, and that surf did shit damage. So I'm really thinking probably this is a bulky Miss Mages or some shit. Because when he goes to the Shadow Ball, that didn't do anything, and I went for the haze predicting a setup, but he didn't go for it. He went straight away for the Shadow Ball. So after that Shadow Ball did nothing, I'm thinking like this is probably a bulky Miss Mages with some sort of status and heal bell or some shit. I don't know. But I got a toxic off on that thing, which is great. So that Miss Magus is crippled also. I predict him to go for another Shadow Ball, and I switch into my Ambipom. Now I'm going to taunt him to prevent him from doing any setups. He predicts to taunt well and goes for HP fighting, but I know I can live because past experience, because no stat boots and all that shit. He gets hurt by the toxic. I predict him to go for another HP fire here. And since I know he's probably bulky, I know he's gonna fear me to outspeed, and I predict him to I go for the Shadow Ball on his switch into a Toxicroak, and I get the Spidef drop. Now here I predict him to sucker punch, predicting me to go for another attack because of the Spidef drop. So I set up my both screens as he goes for a substitute, and now I'm saying this is the perfect time to set up. So I sent in Jushiro, which was the star of this match. Um, he goes for a sucker punch and fails. He goes for a stone edge. I live that easily because of the screens. It takes me to a little above half. I dragon dance here, and I'm gonna EQ to break the sub. And I know if another stone edge hits, it's not gonna kill unless it gets a crit, and it hits, and it takes me out to 27. Now here I predict. I made some awesome predictions. Here I predict another sucker punch. So I'll go for the roost, and now here I predict him to go for the stone edge here, predicting to try to predict me to him to sucker punch, so I'll go for the earthquake and I'll take out that Toxicroak, which is awesome. So now he sends out a Sceptile. I know I can live whatever move he throws at me because of the reflect. He goes for a hidden power. It's not very effective, and I think like he probably saved the wrong hidden power or some shit, or he probably thought I was gonna switch. But anyway, I set up a roost here, and I know that those hidden power's not gonna do shit, so I set up another dragon dance on the switch, so now I have plus 3 attack and speed and shit. And now I'm going to sweep his team with Altaria. I outrage, that's gonna hit KO because life orb, and I have 3 DDs up. He goes for mismages. I'm gonna outspeed that and go for outrage and kill that off with a dragon outrage. I get my confusion, which doesn't really matter. He goes for an aqua jet, that does nothing, and I don't get hit. I don't hit myself, which is nice. Go for the outrage, get a funny crit, doesn't matter. I go for an outrage again, that's gonna hit KO that Sceptile, and his last poke is a Licky Licky, and that's gonna get KO'd by an outrage. It's a good game. You guys like, comment, sub, and see you guys for the next UU battle. Peace out.